definitely felt homesick when I was at school. I was within driving distance of home, but it wouldn't be my parents can come for dinner and then leave. It was, 4 or 5 hours. And it was just overwhelming in the beginning.
When my parents dropped me off that first day, I went back to my room. My roommate wasn't there. I shut my door and I just kind of cried for about, a couple minutes. Because I was like, what am I doing here? What's the purpose of this? Why? I was just so overwhelmed.
I would get homesick quite a lot my freshman year, and many of my classmates were from the Chicago suburbs, so they were able to travel home on the weekends. I decided not to do that because I thought it might make the homesickness worse. So instead, if I was feeling really homesick, I would call my mom and she and I would talk. Or what helped me was making it feel more like home by printing out different pictures of my family or my pets.
I knew that if I was just like cold calling home or calling whenever, if I called home just on a whim at any point, I'd be calling home all the time. I'd be extra homesick. I used to schedule my calls home because I knew if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be focusing on the here and now. I wouldn't be focusing on my time in college.
I did feel homesick because I was, once again, I am the first to do this in my family, so I didn't have much friends. Some days I just was afraid to leave my room, or if I did, I would just get some food and hurry back.
I think when you're homesick, you're not living in the moment because you're miles off. You're at home in your head, right? You want to be at home. And that's not a great way to experience college for the first time or really experience anything. For me to avoid letting that get the better of me, I would just really focus on taking advantage of all the opportunities to be active.
The choir did make me feel at home. I was the president for three years of Unity Gospel Choir at Eastern, and it was really exciting. I got to learn myself. I was able to actually do a lot of things that I didn't think that I could do, and just meeting people on the same page and who love singing gospel music too. It was just a great way to just feel like, okay, there's people here just like me who loves gospel music, who's, doing college first.
I would talk about it with my friends, and they would say, yeah, we miss our parents, we miss home. Just realizing that homesickness that I was feeling wasn't exclusive to me, and that it was an experience that a lot of different people were having. Eventually, that homesickness was a feeling that instead of being overwhelming, became manageable.
There's always a place where you can find something that fits you and that's you feel comfortable. It's just always nice to find that place where you feel like you're safe and it's kind of a home away from home.
If you are or will be a first-generation college student, consider joining the First Generation Scholars Network for events, resources, and a great network to support your transition to college. Visit studentportal.isac.org/firstgen.